Now we'll talk about the basics of passing. Every kid wants to score. Every kid wants to have the ball in their hands to bring the ball up. But if you can't get the ball from one player to the next, or from the covered player to the open player, your basketball team isn't going to be very effective. And passing is pretty simple. You can just focus on the basics for it. First of all, when you're throwing the ball, you want to use two hands. Okay? You want to have it in a nice, strong position. Okay? You don't want to try to dribble the ball and then try to pass off the dribble yet. That's an upper level move, and for our youth players, it's not going to be effective because you're not going to be able to control that ball very well with one hand. Smaller hands, not as strong of arms, etc. So you want to be able to pass with two hands, and various passes. We got chest passes, we got bounce passes. We'll focus on the chest pass first and how to throw a proper chest pass. Ideally, you're looking at your player and they're making eye contact back with you so they see the pass coming. Have the ball, two hands, nice strong position. You'll step to the player you're passing to with the foot of the hand you're passing with. Now most players are right-handed. So that means most of the time they'd step with their right foot. Okay, so step in with the right foot, having a nice crisp pass to the open hands of the target that your receiver is making for you. And in order to make it a crisp, sharp pass, you want to flick your wrists and end with your thumbs down. Okay, so it'll be something like this. Having the ball here, stepping, turning the thumbs down to the inside and flicking the ball. And we'll demonstrate it here. So I got my receiver's over there with his hands up, ready to catch. I see him making eye contact, knowing he's ready for the ball. I'm gonna step, nice crisp pass, and I'll end with my thumbs down on the pass. Now my receiver caught the ball. It was a good sharp pass. It was a crisp pass. There wasn't air under it. It was going to be hard to be stolen. Now I'll turn and I'll become the receiver. If I'm the person catching the ball, it's really important that I have my hands up in a position to catch. And I want to catch with two hands. You'll see some players in the NBA that try to catch things with one hand and whatever. We're not in the NBA or the WNBA. We're not ready to do that yet. We need to work on the fundamentals of catching with two hands. So I see my passer. I want to give him or her a target. I want them to know where I want the ball. And I don't want it down here on my waist because there's not a lot I can do there. I want to catch it, so I'll be in triple threat position when I catch it. So I've got my knees bent. I'm ready to catch the ball. And when it comes to me, I want to jump to the ball. That'll prevent defenders from cutting in front of me and stealing the ball. Because if they're going to try to jump in front of me and steal it, and I'm jumping to the ball, they'll collide with me and foul me. And that's a good thing for us. And that'll teach them to back off a little bit because we're using good fundamentals. So I see my passer over there. I've got my hands up, ready to catch it. I've got a good target, and I'm going to catch the ball when they throw it. Okay. Okay. Caught the ball, jumped to the ball, two hands, nice strong position, triple threat, and we're ready to go. The other pass is the bounce pass. And you would use this if you were hitting someone going backdoor for a layup. Anytime your hands want to come down and up for a shot overhead, like a layup, it's nice to have the ball bounce up to the player because then it's already in the trajectory that's going to follow with the path of the shot. The other time that you would use the bounce pass is if you're trying to pass into the post and you're on the perimeter and you've got a defender in front of you. Oftentimes we'll fake high to get the defender to get their hands up, and then we'll do a wraparound bounce pass to get into the post. We'll do a drill now where we'll demonstrate both of those. This is a basic drill, but the youth players, the high school players, etc., can both work on this because it just teaches good passing methods. The players will stand apart from each other, usually across the lane line, and they'll work on stepping with the pass, sharp, crisp pass, and then the receiver will work on getting their hands up and jumping to the ball and then catch it in a triple threat position. You can do chest passes back and forth. Then as a coach, you can say bounce pass, and then the players will perform the bounce pass, where they'll pass the ball, and the ball will hit the ground about 2/3 of the way between the passer and the receiver. So you'll do chest passes, you'll do bounce passes, and then we do the fake passes. We say fake it to make it, fake a pass to make a pass. A player will fake a chest pass, get their defender up, and then do a wraparound bounce pass. Okay, so you can fake the chest pass, make the bounce pass. And then, of course, you can fake the bounce pass and make the chest pass. And the whole purpose there is to get the defense to shift out of the passing lanes by doing the fake. So they respond to the fake and opening the opposite passing lane up. So they'll respond to the bounce pass and put their hands low, opening the upper chest pass up. Or when you fake the other way, the defenders do the opposite to open the other passing lane. So this is a passing drill that, again, is a good thing to do. Any practice, it's a good passing drill to help with sharp passes, to help with faking passes. The stronger the kids are, the farther you can move them apart. The younger kids, you want to have pretty close together. Always emphasize, though, with the younger kids, make sure the person receiving the ball is ready to catch it. You avoid the ball hitting the receiver in the face or bouncing off, etc. And making sure that the receiver has their hands up in a target and the passer is trying to hit the target.